Jonas Zahn is setting out on an epic adventure.
This year's Virginia Beach to Oceanside, California. The riders are from all over the world.
Cannonball is one of the most difficult antique motorcycle endurance races on the planet.
This is a 1928 Moto Guzzi Sport 14 with a sidecar that is known for reliability and endurance.
Jonas is preparing this vintage bike for a 3,800-mile coast-to-coast race that zigzags across America.
I imported it from Verona, Italy, just for Motorcycle Cannonball. So it's a pretty special motorcycle sitting here.
For Jonas, motorcycles are a family tradition.
I discovered motorcycles through my grandfather and looking at his old black and white photo album. As a young farm kid, I was always fascinated with machines.
As an adult, he still has a fascination with fixing and restoring classic bikes here at Peg Leg Speed Shop.
I am actually an amputee from a motorcycle accident 24 years ago, hence Peg Leg Speed Shop. I got a second chance at life, so making it count, right? I'm also not doing this alone. Brenda is an amazing woman. She's a biker at heart.
Brenda Kuhl and Jonas share a biker bond.
I love Jonas like he's a brother to me, and I love that he chose me.
Brenda said, "I'll ride in a sidecar." Really? Okay. Well, then you can navigate.
At my age, I thought this is an opportunity for me to experience a cross-country trip, whether it's a little bit scary or whether it's a lot of fun.
Two heads are better than one, so I'm glad she's on board.
Team 36 has been working for more than a year to get the Moto Guzzi race ready.
I have ridden antiques and I have done cross-country touring, but I have not combined them together. And it has been more than 20 years since I rode a motorcycle across the Wisconsin state line.
Race day arrived with a lot of anticipation.
Day one of Cannonball, we rode to the starting place. There's a great big statue in Virginia Beach. The average speed for most of us will be about 35 miles an hour. It's not about going fast. You experience the smells of the countryside. That is just so awesome. I'm looking forward to that. It's emotional for me. It's exploring, and it's exciting. It puts life into me.
Both Jonas and Brenda are ready for the ride of a lifetime.
Keeping a motorcycle that's almost 100 years old, operating every day, all day, that is the challenge.
Challenging would be an understatement for what Team 36 would encounter.
Getting on the road and seeing bikes already breaking down was a little scary and unnerving.
Keep in mind, even the best laid plans can just whoop, out the window,
Yep.
right?
Jonas just looked at me and said, "The bike is running great."
We're going faster, it's getting more horsepower.
In an instant, that all changed.
All of a sudden, this big, huge pop happened.
We got another 5 miles down the road and it just went whew, perfectly quiet, dead silent. Coasted to a stop in the beautiful North Carolina countryside.
100 miles into the race, the motorbike they nicknamed Renata, the goddess of rebirth and adventure in Italian, broke down.
Brenda's like, "Just fix it, please, just fix it." I saw the valve was actually broken in 2 pieces. We had 1,000 hours of mechanic time. I had 750 miles of practice rides. We still broke down in a way that we weren't going to come back. Made the decision to abandon the Moto Guzzi.
In that very moment, Jonas forged his own comeback at a nearby vintage motorcycle museum.
It turns out he had a 1937 Harley Davidson. That's the bike that made me fall in love with motorcycling. And there it is. And it's just like Krampus.
Team 36 named the new bike Salvatore. In Italian, that translates to Savior. Jonas had found his salvation.
I knew that it was not going to be good for Brenda, and I felt bad about that.
For Brenda, it would mean the end of the road.
I started to cry.
In the rain,
and having a moment to myself thinking, I really didn't want it to end.
It looks like I just took my last thing off of Renata. She's staying behind. She's not going to make Motorcycle Cannonball.
Those tears would turn to triumph and her own shot at redemption.
You don't ever want to wait for the opportunity to present itself again. I flew back to Wisconsin, got home at 11:45 at night, loaded my bike by 6 in the morning. Drove cross country back to Cape Girardeau on my Harley.
Brenda would go on to complete the race route on her Harley.
I videotaped you coming in.
Here comes Jonas!
Jonas crossed the finish line on his new vintage hog.
We were all a little bit emotional, just giving him a big hug. And it's nothing for Jonas to always give me a hug and tell me, how proud he is of me anyway.
we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't fun. I don't understand why everybody doesn't want to do this.
As for Renata, she is set for her own revival and a shot at a comeback.
I will also do Cannonball again on this same Moto Guzzi. We're going to give it a shot.